Just one day there was a telephone call at my house back in the 80s. And my goddaughter, who was like 13 years old, answered the phone, and she screamed across the house, "Uncle Kenny, some jerk says it's Michael Jackson on the phone." And at that point, people had called me at my home. Professionals had called me at my home. So I jumped, grabbed the phone. I said, "Hello," and it was that voice, "Kenny?" And I said, "Michael, I am so sorry. That was my goddaughter, and she's innocent." And he said, "Oh, don't worry about it. No one ever thinks it's me." It happens to me all the time. Anyway, he said, "I want to work with you." And I didn't ask him why. I just thought, yes, And that's the way it was all along, always. For 23 years, when Michael called, I just said yes first, and then just figured out how to make that happen.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Do you have, as someone who knew him, worked with him for years, do you have a personal memory, recollection of him that you want to share?
Oh,
something particularly.
Yeah,
cherished?
there were so many things, so many times that I wish that there were cameras rolling, But Michael enjoyed his privacy, and our one-on-one time was sacred. It was just, he would say, "This is my favorite time of the day." We'd just be locked up in his dressing room at the Staples or the Forum, and we'd just hang out. There'd be a big bowl of fruit in front of us. We'd, just eat and talk and laugh and tell stories and sing together. Those were the moments that I'll treasure for the rest of my life. Michael would improvise. One day we were in a ballet studio with the door closed, and it was just the two of us, and we were stretching, and he was doing ballet and singing and warming up and having a piece of chicken, and suddenly he just started to go. He started to sing a song from Porgy and Bess, and he started to do this improvisational choreography, and I froze. I couldn't even move, and I just remembered tears streaming down my face and thinking to myself, I'm the only one in the world that's watching this, and it's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. This guy is extraordinary. And I said, after it was over, I said, "Michael, I'm going to run out and get one more person, and you're going to do that again, because I can't live the rest of my life holding on to this moment by myself." So I got Travis, the choreographer. I ran out and I grabbed him and was like, "Get back in here." And he came in, and Michael did it again for us. And something that you would never see on stage, and that just, it reminded me of his pure genius. He was just so plugged in. The day that Michael died, that particular day, we were getting ready to rehearse Dirty Diana, which was involved an enormous illusion that the Copperfield folks worked with us on. And Michael loved magic, loved illusion. He always had it in his live shows. And he was super, super excited that the day had come where that element was arriving at the Staples and that we were going to begin rehearsals. So that morning, we were all getting it ready. We were having the technical rehearsals. We had, Michael was there. All of the illusion builders were there. The dancers, our assistant was standing in for Michael, and we were getting it all ready when phones started going off all over the arena. It was like being cold-cocked, that expression? Just like, I just felt like I just got run over. And if you look, and when I looked around, I saw people falling to their knees and collapsing, and it was like the biggest surprise. This was his journey, his adventure. We were a part of his team. He was the principal architect. And we were the builders. The end of every journey with Michael, I always ended up someplace I'd never been before. It was always growing. It was always awesome. I always felt better about myself as an artist, as a person.